So I'd be remiss if I didn't start at what happened last year during March and April when the pandemic first hit. It felt like we had to pivot overnight, not just in our personal lives, but in our professional lives and how we do our work and the change that we try to drive in our communities. So I'm curious, from your perspective, what was it like for you guys, and how did you basically administer your programs in this new reality we lived in? And this time we'll start with Emma.
Thanks. Yeah. I mean, it felt like some of the changes happened overnight. And so we had to definitely respond quickly. It was a moment to kind of step away from maybe some of the longer term strategy that we had planned out and think about how we can respond in the moment. And we were really able to do that because of some of the program pillars we already had established. So back last April, in what felt like a couple day period, we stood up an entirely new grants program and a matching program that reached out to our business partners, so our customers, our suppliers, our reps, and more, and allowed them to nominate nonprofits that were responding to COVID-19 in their community. And at the same time, we set up a new or extended our matching program internally for employees to a 2-to-1 match for donations to COVID-19 related response efforts. And previously, that programming had really been reserved for water related efforts or our global nonprofit partners. So that was kind of a new expansion and pivot. And these changes definitely allowed us to respond in a more targeted way. We had relief efforts through the grants program across 19 countries. And that focus kind of shifted over time as we worked with our employees and partners to kind of address the needs being brought up in different regions. We worked with over 60 partners overall too, which was really incredible. And throughout that, we've grown our relationships with these partners, and we now have all these shared programs going on around the world that we can see the impact of.